Understanding and combating corruption through Petrobras scandal. Hello, my name is Julian Sauce, and today I'm going to talk about the famous Petrobras scandal. Petrobras, a semi-public Brazilian multinational corporation in the petroleum industry, was at the center of one of the largest corruption scandals in history. The investigation, known as Operation Car Wash, uncovered the Petrobras executives colluded with construction companies to inflate contracts and divert funds. This scheme involved accepting bribes from construction firms in exchange for awarding lucrative contracts. The Encyclopedia Britannica tells us that the inflated contracts embezzled executives and political figures to ship on off surplus money, resulting over $2 billion being embezzled. The scandal led to numerous arrests and convictions, including high-ranking officials and former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Economically, the scandal contributed to severe recession in Brazil, with Petrobras market plummeting and investors' confidence severely shaken. This case exemplifies the detrimental impact of corruption on economic stability and institutional integrity. Now, let's talk about the impact on Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Well, in the SDG 16, as I mentioned, peace, justice, and strong institutions, the Petrobras scandal severely undermined public trust in governments and institutional integrity, highlighting significant weakness in the rule of law and justice systems. Then in the SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, here the economic downturn and recession caused by the scandal affected job security and economic stability in Brazil. After that, the SDG 9, that is industry, innovation, and infrastructure, here the scandal disrupted major infrastructure projects and hindered industrial growth. Now the explanation of corruption. Corruption in this case involved the abuse of power by Petrobras executives who accepted bribes from construction companies in exchange for awarding inflated contracts. This abuse of power for personal and political gain fits the definition exactly of corruption, leading to significant economic and social consequences. To understand why individuals engage in corrupt activities, we can apply rational choice theory. This theory posits that individuals make decisions based on rational calculation of costs and benefits. In the Petrobras case, executives and politicals likely perceive the personal and political gains from engaging in corruption as outweighing the risk of being caught and punished. The lack of stringent oversight and the potential of high rewards incentivize corruption behavior. Now let's combat corruption. We need some strategies and tools. Addressing and preventing corruption requires some multifaceted approach involving legal, institutional, and societal measures. Here are some effective strategies. First of all, legal and institutional reforms. Implementing and enforcing stricter anti-corruption laws and regulations. Then strengthening judicial independence to ensure fair and unbiased prosecution of corruption cases. After that, the second, transparency and accountability. Here, adopting open contracting to ensure transparency in public procurement process. Then establishing robust protection for whistleblowers to encourage reporting of corruption activities without fear of retaliation. Number 3, public engagement and education. Here educating citizens about their rights and the importance of transparency and accountability in governance. Then encouraging citizens' participation in monitoring and reporting corruption through community oversight mechanisms. Number 4, corporate governance. Here, implementing strict corporate governance policies to ensure ethical behavior and compliance with anti-corruption laws within firms. Then, conducting through due diligence in business transactions to prevent collusion and corrupt practices. As a conclusion for this video, the Petrobras scandal serves as a strong reminder of the pervasive and destructive nature of corruption. By understanding the mechanism and impact of corruption and implementing robust anti-corruption strategies, we can work towards a more transparent, accountable, and just world. It is imperative for citizens, firms, and governments to collaborate in combating corruption to achieve sustainable development and uphold the principles of peace, justice, and strong institutions.